it's like rainforest cafes are dying. You know, we gotta save the rainforest, guys. And so last time I was in Vegas, I went for a hentai convention, which I don't know anyone who's dating a sword fighter. So it's almost like I made up my boyfriend. Usually I don't talk about like video game stuff on the first date or like comedy stuff. I'm very much like, I'm an LA hot girl. And then they find out really quickly I'm not. It's every polyamorous person play board games. My room looks like someone who's never fucked before. Because it's like one nightstand is like all my stuff. The other one is a giant statue of a sword man. And I'm just like, this is so fucking embarrassing.
Welcome back to Misery Loves Mandy with Lisa Wallen.
I'm
now we're
covered
rolling.
in cat hair. Oh my
hey,
God.
Should we do our old intro for fun?
Weirdly obsessed podcast.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the
Misery Loves Mandy podcast.
If you watch the Weirdly Obsessed podcast, that was for you.
Yeah.
If not,
reunions episode today.
Yay! All right, let's check some energy drinks and catch up. Oh, I wanted to show you this video really quick to get started. Prepare yourselves. But here you go.
Is it AI?
I think people who don't curse are living dishonest. You gotta let that shit out.
Ew.
Be honest. You ever been walking through your house late at night in the dark with no shoes on and hit your baby toe on a piece of furniture? Ooh, yeah, see? I see the look. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That shit hurt.
Did she just turn Southern?
Yeah, you can't say fudge nugget. You gotta say shit. I believe the Pope would say shit if he hit his toe.
I like the smile after each.
Do you have a gun? I can just shoot myself with?
I like that whoever made this AI, these videos have been going viral too. So if you're just listening to the audio, that was an all AI stand-up clip of a hot girl. They decided to make her super hot, blonde, and in barely any clothes.
A terrible comedian. You know what's really funny about that? People are like, oh yeah, AI is going to ruin comedy and stand-up, all this stuff. I've been doing a lot of like journalism shit for the last few months, and like some companies will be like, they'll like revise, not journalism actually, because journalism companies are usually don't use AI, but I was doing like YouTube channel scripts, and then they would come back and they revise it in like 5 minutes. I could tell they like ChatGPT'd it. And you can tell it's always like ChatGPT because of how inhuman the jokes are, where it's like, you know, when you go to the DMV waiting in line, I'm like, it's of someone posing to be human. I'm like, I need a gun. Anyways.
I don't think that I don't think we have anything to worry about with AI comedy. Like, I've tried it when ChatGPT first came out to like put in a joke and see what it would do. And
it said, fuck you, Mandy. You can write your own jokes.
And then, no, it just makes it so cheesy and hacky and bad. And you're like, oh. But then you're like, thank God.
I couldn't even listen to that. She's like, y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm like, where'd the Southern accent come from? Okay.
That's her stage persona.
Yeah, and I'm pissed that she's way hotter than me. Anyways,
she's not hotter than you.
I'm glad that you ruined the podcast by showing me that first. By the way, look where our careers are going. Anyway, here you go.
No.
I do a podcast all about AI with a couple ladies, and a guy came on and genuinely told us that he once a week writes poetry to his wife using ChatGPT.
That's disgusting.
Ew. I mean, poetry's bad enough.
There was a guy who I matched with on Hinge like 8 months ago because I have a boyfriend. And he was like, I asked ChatGPT where we should go for our first date, and I was like, cool, I'm like unmatching you. That's what I told him.
He said that?
He said that as like an opening line.
Did he think that was funny?
Yeah, I guess. But I was like, buddy, you can't even come up with your own. You have to ask AI to come up with a date idea. We could literally go get drinks.
Yeah.
Like, but he thought I was like quirky. Maybe the computer will dox us and take us somewhere. Like, no. Yeah.
Be like, I will date ChatGPT before I date you.
You've heard about AI psychosis, right?
I don't think I know what psychosis means.
It's okay. There was this viral TikTok of this woman who claims that her psychiatrist gaslit her into falling in love with him. And he like broke off their relationship, and she was like no, he manipulated me, blah blah blah, used all the therapy speak, and her support is because she was talking to her AI like supporter, because people don't realize when you talk to AI, it actually like it tries to cater to who you are, because you're the one inputting voices. So AI is just like, yeah, you're right. He was gaslighting you. So thanks, AI boyfriend. And she was posting this like people were going to be on her side. And I was like, that's what basically psychosis is. Like, you don't understand that you're insane, right? Okay. Yeah. Like me watching that, I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a huge fan of blonde bitch with the stub toe. Like... Let's go see her live shows.
Oh God, yeah. No, I have heard like all of the stories of people falling in love with it, and then also ChatGPT, they updated it or something. Updated it. And then people lost their like person that they built. Like if the people who like
they have to make real human connections now. I mean, there's the AI comedian, and then there's the comedians that we know, maybe one that you know, that has the fake stand-up.
Does he still do that?
Probably.
There was a comedian during the pandemic
who also tried to match with me on Hinge.
No way! Oh, did you tell him you could fake orgasm like his audience could fake laugh?
No, but I was like, hey, you should book me on your show. And then he unmatched me.
Oh no!
Oops.
This guy, he put a fake background and like made it like a fake club and fake laugh track, and it got him tons of followers, right?
Which is so. I mean, it has to be like the shittiest human. It's like, you know, when you're texting a girl and she has a green bubble. Ew. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you AI? Like,
that
what
is
like
that
a fucking humor?
That is an AI joke.
So gross. And then all the laughter's like completely perfect. It's like, buddy, fuck it up a bit, okay? Yeah. I'm sure you can type in your AI thing, like have someone throw up during my set or something.
Yeah, drop a water bottle.
Drop a water. Yeah, for real. At least be creative if your jokes are gonna be that fucking basic. Yeah. It's like the live, laugh, love of jokes. You know what I mean? Like that's what he sounds like to me.
That's really funny. And that's spot
anyway,
on.
shout out to that guy you might have on this podcast one day.
No.
Okay,
I don't know his name. I just remember those videos.
Let's dox him right now.
Send them to me. It was like going viral pretty much in the comedy community. In the comedy community, words are hard.
Yeah, but then you learn very quickly viral clips do not equal ticket sales.
Oh, speaking of, comedy speaking of, you filmed your first hour. You guys, Lisa filmed her first hour.
Like 7 months ago. But it's going to come out within the next month. So this is a great promotion. I basically forgot about it, was what happened. They were like...
You're a busy girl.
I am. I mean, not anymore. Now I'm severely unemployed, which is why I'm here at 4 p.m. No, I filmed it, and I went through it literally today to come up with the name of it. And I was like, you know what? I am a wildly different person than I was last year. And I ended up cutting out a lot of stuff because I was like, I still want to work on this joke. But also so much of my special is like, I'm single gamer girl, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, ugh, gross. Video games.
Good to post.
Who is this bitch?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's good that you have those jokes. And then now... Sorry, it wasn't. We said this before we were rolling, but Lisa's taken.
I'm wife. I got a wife, and he goes to a different school. I was gonna say I did hard launch him. I wasn't going to because we've been dating for like 6 months, and I've like I just kept it on like close friends. I didn't really post about him often. Then I was like, oh fuck, you're gonna have to find out because it's like, who are you? Are you gonna go to UK to visit your sword teacher every couple months? So like, yeah, I should probably. People knew. There was like, we fucking knew, dude. You're posting this random guy in like your photo dumps every month, and they're like, who's this guy you've never seen before? February of this year, but it's fine though because I was scared. A lot of people were like, well, don't hard launch your boyfriend because like if you're an online person or if like you're a comedian or girl streams, only women have to deal with this, like you're gonna lose support, you're gonna lose money, you're gonna lose followers. I'm like, well, I don't make enough money off simps to justify this. In fact, a couple of them were like, one guy was like, I'm gonna actually tip you, like he was like Sorry, I burped.
We're drinking bubbles.
I know. It's perfect for a podcast. He was like, oh, that's really cool that you got a boyfriend now. Like, let me send you some tip money for a UK. And he sent me like $25, which is funny. But I was like, in his head, he probably said like, now I'm her like secret lover. I'm like, you're just a guy who Venmos me. But I'll let you think that. I hope he's
all the
watching
$25 in
Listen,
euro
keep giving me
is-
money. I'm still sad. Here's the thing. My life has changed at nothing at all. I thought being in a relationship, I was going to be so much happier and I'd somehow have money. And it turns out I'm just the same. The only difference is I say goodnight to somebody every night. That's the only thing. It's like we started dating and then he went to the UK and now he's just there for months. And I'm like, cool, I'm back to where I was, not fucking anyone. Isn't that great?
That does suck.
Yeah.
But you just got laid. You should feel happy.
Yeah, and I'll get laid again in like 7 weeks. So it's going to be really nice when that happens.
Everyone start the countdown.
I'll be jet lagged too and maybe not remember it, but we'll see, you know. It's a very healthy dynamic we have.
That's a very tough long distance with the time change just by itself.
I'm used to it now because he's like 8 hours ahead. But also when we first started dating, he was like kind of dating other people and I wasn't. And he was like, you can. I was like, I don't want to. I didn't even want to date you. Like I was not fucking a person. I was not touching a human even when we met. You just so happened to waltz into my life and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And he's like, you don't want to date any, like you're allowed to. He's like, I know I'm allowed to, but listen, I'm still on the fence about this.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about going to my own bed and waking up in my own bed.
Yeah, no packing of a bag.
Yeah,
any of that
exactly.
bullshit.
It's nice. And now it's like, now I sleep in my own bed and have a partner and I don't see him. That's great. We FaceTime, you know, I think it's much easier now to have a long distance relationship than it was years ago. Because now we like FaceTime each other. We're both really busy. He works like 12-hour days and I don't do anything. And so but I forget he exists throughout the day, so it's okay.
They say out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's also just because like our schedules are like he goes to bed when it's like 3 p.m. for me, so I'm like whatever.
So he's sleeping right now.
My thing, the only way he can handle a long distance relationship is I just assume he's sleeping all the time, and that's why he's not talking to me. So, and then on the weekends we go on Discord and we like play video games or watch anime, and I was like, oh my god, I'm your Discord kitten.
Oh,
it's my e-boyfriend. It's my
like
e-girl.
Like online.
He's my AI boyfriend.
He is your. What if he's not even real?
I hung out with someone when I was in the UK, so.
Wait, so I sent out asking people for their miserable Europe trips and traveling things because I saw online that you lost $600.
It's actually much worse.
I'm sorry
than that.
to laugh. What happened?
I cried yesterday because I realized it was even worse than that. So I brought
Misery Loves Lisa.
Too bad. I brought all the silver lining is that it was the cash that I sold merch from and it had been sitting in a drawer for months. So it was like free money, but I'm pissed.
But it's still your money.
And it's $600. What I'm more upset about, and like this is like really personal, is that inside the bag that is the money was a note that my boyfriend Adam, that's his name, he's real. AI
Adam.
He wrote me a note before he left, and it was like so sweet, and I put it in that bag because I wanted to read it and then rewrite in one, and that bag got stolen. So somewhere out there has $600 and a very sweet note for saying goodbye to their girlfriend.
That's messed
I know, I'm so sad about it.
How did you lose it? Did he get pickpocketed?
I'm assuming yes, because I am like OCD about everything.
Yeah.
And the thing is that everyone says like watch out about London, like watch your bag. I had like a really loose satchel, which is like the perfect bag to bring.
Yeah.
Anyways, the whole time I was like hyper focused on holding on to my phone.
Of course.
And like we were getting and we were in Camden Market, which is like the worst place in the UK to get robbed. Like there's signs everywhere like watch your pockets. So the whole time I was like, my phone will not get stolen, while my bag's like loose and open in the back. I'm really butthurt. But honestly, London just sucks.
Was it Camden Market in London?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a London fan.
I went when I was 18 or 17. I was young, and I remember not being a fan.
The food is
so bad.
memeably bad.
It's so bad.
Okay, this is the funniest thing because I asked my friends before I left, like, I genuinely want to try, like, the local food. Like, what should I get? And my friend Tom, shout out to Tom, he's super British.
Yeah,
he was
Tom.
like, oh, you should get a steak and kidney pie.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? Because, like, I'm thinking kidneys. Like, and he meant kidney beans. I was like, okay, you have to.
I was picturing kidneys as well.
Yeah, you have to specify that.
Yeah.
Because if I say steak and kidney pie, it sounds like something a zombie would order.
Mhm.
Like, it's not like steak and kidney beans. It could be good.
Yeah.
But they're really big on their meat pies, which is hilarious because I have a picture I have to show you where I saw a sign that says original pies and mash. I was like, great, that sounds good. But underneath had a giant sign said with eels, as if that was like a green
special
flag
thing.
I was like, you reveal the red flags after. You know what I mean? Like,
no, eel?
Yeah, I was like, with eels. It's like a rapper on a pop song.
Oh. So you didn't go there?
No. I also thought maybe like the way it was written was like as if I'm gonna walk in and an eel was just gonna serve it to me.
No.
I was, but it's just fascinating that every meal that I had that was like local white people food, it was like either no flavor at all. Like it looked incredible. How do you have a sausage with no flavor? Like that is.
I don't know.
I know
It should be all flavor.
I don't think it's possible.
They did it.
It
though.
is there. They eat like it's World War II. It's crazy.
Yeah. When I went there, I was like so over the bad food. My mom and I were like, screw it, and we went to McDonald's, and it was the best food I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
I was so hungry.
I had McDonald's breakfast on the flight or before my flight, and I almost cried. But we tried to make up. We went to Oxford for the weekend.
Oxford,
which is where like Harry Potter or whatever was filmed. I don't know. But we went to like a really fancy restaurant. We're like, we're gonna go out and try like fancy food, and then it was too much flavor. It was too salty. I was like, can you guys figure your shit out? And then we just went back to eating Chinese food.
I would.
Chinese food is fucking bomb there.
I would go crazy. I went on a cruise with my mom, and we took Royal Caribbean, which it was just, I was on a boat and it's just bad food the whole time.
And you're stuck on there.
You're stuck on there.
I will never do a cruise.
Virgin cruises have really good food, but the only good thing I found was chicken tenders, and I was like, geez, I'm eating chicken tenders every day, like chicken tenders every day, like a 5-year-old.
Since I heard about the poop cruise documentary, I can't do cruises, man.
I didn't watch that one because I do like cruises. I was like, you know what? Let's skip to Bubble Boy or whatever.
That is the most Florida thing about you. Is you love cruises.
I know.
I actually went to Florida. My boyfriend's from Florida.
Yeah,
so
Florida man.
I went to Florida back in like May.
Was it Tampa? I forgot. Where was it?
Orlando. And I was like,
my
what
old
should I eat?
stomping grounds.
And I had boiled peanuts for the first time.
Oh, they're so good.
I was like, why do you guys eat like squirrels? Like, what?
Have you never had boiled nuts?
Because I'm from Seattle.
But the Renaissance Fair always has those.
Do they? I don't know. The Renaissance here kind of sucks.
Oh.
The Renaissance here is just like hot people walking around a flea market.
I think it's fun.
Is boiled peanuts a Renaissance Fair food?
I thought they have the boiled nuts at the Ren Fair.
I thought it was like mead. That's what they have there. Mead and turkey legs.
And then pickles. There's so random shit you get.
But yeah, I had boiled peanuts. They were pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
I did like it. I was a huge
good.
fan. And then like my favorite thing about Florida is that there's just like a trashy bar everywhere.
Oh, my favorite part too. Yeah. I love a trashy bar.
We went to a trashy bar on like a Tuesday night in the middle of fucking Sanford. I don't know I just know where we're staying. And they had like a pajama lingerie thing on a Tuesday night.
Wow. Where's the ladies drink free?
I don't know.
Always ladies drink free in
I was
Florida.
fucking hammered when we showed up. I had the worst Jello shots of my life is what I had.
Oh no.
But I was just like, I love this. I still love trashy drinking.
Nothing makes me happier.
That's why I love Mandy so much.
Yay! Last night I went drinking at a bowling alley with Matt. We were bowling. We got a free hour bowling.
I saw it on your story.
Yeah, so we're like, let's go. And I gotta say, bowling alley music in the music
Wait, which
videos,
bowling alley was it?
Pins in Studio City.
See, I went to a really shitty bowling alley in Koreatown.
I've been to that one.
That one I love.
Yeah, it's really good.
The beers were like $4.
Yeah, I know. Pins, we usually don't go there because it's expensive, but we had a free thing. But that one in Koreatown is like dirt cheap, and it's so divey, and I love it.
This is why I love Mandy so much. Is that like I moved to LA and everyone's sober, everyone's like an adult when they drink. Ugh, no, drink like a 12-year-old. Okay, like that is my mom. I've always been a trashy drinker. My shot and a beer is like my go-to all the time. I'll take a fucking Jello shot. I'll take a syringe in my mouth.
Syringes.
I do not give a fuck. I have had so many like dates over time like judge me for trashy drinking. They're like, well, I don't know, I'm 35. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to be 36.
Yeah,
and I'll still take
shut
Jello
up.
shots. Like, I don't like sugary drinks as much, but like if I'm like bar hopping, we go somewhere and there's like neon lights and a shitty DJ and a fog machine and he's just playing like early 2000s hip hop music, I'm like, I'm fucking in.
Yes.
Like, let me hear this hip hop version of, you know, Chicken Eye Joe or whatever. Cotton Eye Joe, Chicken Eye Joe, Cotton Eye Joe. I love it. I like every time I go to Vegas, I fucking love it. And everyone's like, oh, I just can't do Vegas anymore. I'm like, it sounds like you're a pussy.
I did take some time off from drinking, and then now I'm like, all right, let's go. We're back.
I mean, yeah, like I don't drink during the week.
Yeah.
Like I take time off, you know, and then the weekends.
Time to have some fun.
Last time I was in Vegas, I went for a hentai convention, which
How was that?
it was great. I got paid to tell comedy to a bunch of men on leashes. It was
I mean, that is a day to remember.
a lot. That's a good band. And
I
that was
love
in your story
that band.
yesterday. Anyway. I love it though because there's a bunch of OnlyFans girls and like they're slaves and like she'll like be like, go Venmo her money for her comedy.
Oh my God, that's great.
The first thing we did when we got there, I don't know if you know Amanda Fritz, she's a comedian. Yeah. We walked to Rainforest Cafe and got drunk.
I love Rainforest Cafe.
Yes.
I've never gotten to get drunk there.
I want to get married in a Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, that would be great. Last
Yeah.
night at the bowling alley, I was like, you know what? Just to get married at a bowling alley.
Fuck yeah. Originally, I wanted to get married at a Taco Bell cantina.
Oh, yeah. But now probably too many people have done it.
Yeah, and also like now it was very exclusively the Vegas one.
Yeah.
And now it's like Rainforest cafes are dying. You know, we gotta save the rainforest, guys. And so I want to get married during the storm. Yes. I want my wedding kiss to be while there's a giant like animatronic gorilla just doing gorilla shit in the background. Fuck yes, dude. I like that is my dream now.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I you know, there's a lot of people who didn't grow up with Rainforest Cafe. They don't understand that, and I feel sad for them.
I do too. That when I was 21, that was the first happy hour I went to. Was in the mall. I went to Rainforest Cafe. I used to get fucked up in Rainforest Cafe and go shopping. It was the best thing ever.
Is there one near us? Can we go?
Not anymore.
Ugh.
They're like nowhere now.
I've never gotten to drink at a Rainforest Cafe because it was.
Let's go to Vegas.
Okay, then
let's do
we
shows
can
in
line up
Vegas.
some shows.
Well, actually, let's do a don't tell in a Rainforest Cafe.
Oh,
I hate it. There's no good themed restaurants anymore. There used to be a Hooters bowling alley where I used to live.
What?
Yeah, it was dope.
Damn.
It was the only Hooters bowling alley I knew of. And
I
it was
didn't know that was ever a thing.
It was in a shitty strip mall in a rented neighborhood, and we used to go there all the time. It was eat Hooters rings and go bowling. It was
That's amazing.
I know, and now all the themed restaurants, everything's so like gentrified.
I want a theme. I want some trashy, weird theme. What is left? What else is there?
Twin Peaks, maybe?
I don't know. What?
I don't even know if they have those in LA.
I think
there's a Rainforest Cafe in Ontario, California, and it might be in the same complex as the Ontario Improv.
Oh, wow. We'll have to look into that. We can.
If you guys know any,
he's at the Brea. He's not in Ontario.
Listen,
is he at Ontario?
Fuck him.
I was gonna say we still have to obviously go through people's travel horror stories.
Yes.
But if anyone knows any good themed restaurants in LA that aren't fucking some gentrified bullshit called like Nectar with like 2 Ks or whatever and an $8 fucking drip coffee, let me know, man. Cause like Rainforest Cafe, I love that he just pulled up Ontario Mills Lake Rainforest Cafe.
It's a little far to drink and drive.
I mean, if we did the improv there one day, let's manifest it.
Okay.
Mandy and Lisa does Rainforest Cafe. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oh, all right. Mike, can you please pull up the wieners, our travel wieners? Okay.
I just wish you were single.
So, yeah, we've got from T Coslex.
All right. Thank you.
00. That's a good one. Here, thinking of themed from, I'm always so worried I'm going to say everyone's name. Calander.
Calenda.
We have, so the question was, what are your miserable or your weekly wieners for I said what is your embarrassing miserable travel stories? This wasn't wieners.
Unfortunately, being in a long distance relationship means no weekly wiener for me. So
that is a weekly wiener. That's the wiener. That's sad.
Anyways, back to the
Oh, okay. So sorry, we'll get to wieners later after this, but first embarrassing travel stories.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
I love that someone put I just wish you were single. I'm like, buddy, I've been in a relationship for like 10 minutes. Like I was single for like 8 years. Like where are all these people coming out of the woodwork like, oh, I wish you were single? Well, you had a fucking decade.
That's
you
always
be miserable like us. We didn't like want to cure your happiness. We just wanted you to be unhappy too.
I'm still unhappy.
Everyone, don't worry. She's still very unhappy.
And I'm unhappy and I'm sad and I'm celibate. And I have no money. So
well, perfect. She's ready for the miserable podcast. You know what really pissed me off? So last episode,
you know what
really pissed me off. Last episode, I was ranting about how I don't like putting sunscreen on people. That was my weekly wiener, and usually the comments are all like mean people. The comments turned on us
because you didn't want to be somebody's Greek slave where you're pampering them with a grape leaf and SPF 50.
All of the comments were like, I'll rub someone down so they don't get cancer. I will, these girls are blah,
Sounds
blah, blah.
like natural selection's gonna get you guys. I got long ass arms. I can do my own back. Okay.
I'm like, okay, the internet's reversing on me and I don't know how to handle it.
I only do it to a woman. A man,
That's funny. That's exactly what Audrey said.
Yeah, I won't touch a man's back ever.
It's just so gross. Okay, I'm so sorry. Embarrassing stories from everybody. So embarrassing travel stories. These energy drinks are kicking in. Calendar. A medieval themed wedding where the reception was to play board games for 4 hours.
This sounds like a polyamorous wedding.
That is so funny and so spot on.
Why does every polyamorous person play board games? Like
it's so true.
Is that to distract them from the relationship problem?
I don't know.
Listen, a medieval themed wedding is dope as fuck. I've always wanted to have like a Zelda wedding or some shit like that where you just cut the cake with a sword.
Yeah.
But I would never ever make anyone play a board game.
Board
for
games
4 hours
at a wedding should not be allowed.
This sounds like people who don't trashy drink.
Yes.
That's what it is. This is a sober polyamorous wedding.
With no drinks, just
I hope you clip that. It's so funny.
All right.
Only because every poly person I know works in the tabletop gaming space.
I know. Like my last job, they were like, it was the same thing. Tons of board games, nerd shit, polyamory, and I'm like, why is that connected?
Have you heard my new bit about polyamorous people?
No.
I said, why does every polyamorous person look like you drew a drama kid from memory?
It is though.
It is. I bet there's a lot of funky colored hair at that wedding.
Oh my God. You're just nailing it.
I'm so mean.
No,
listen, I work in this space. It's okay.
It's the truth though.
Yeah, I'm just the monogamous person that drinks and has fun. Anyways, that's the next one.
The colored hair. I haven't moved on from that yet. Why is that? Oh. And then why? How does that happen in groups where everyone just becomes the same?
They're playing so much D&D, they just become their characters. I feel like I'm bullying gamers right now as if I'm not in that space myself.
No, you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I bet there was an orgy that happened after that wedding. If you survive the 4 hours, you got a free blowjob. I don't know. What's the next one?
Okay, well, that was their miserable story. From Bert Wobert. Sorry if I said it wrong. Or it's Bert
to Bert. It's Bert to Bert.
Oh, Bert to Bert. You're so right. I see that now. It's like an illusion. It's like an illusion book.
Yeah. Bert to Bert.
Bert Wobert.
Bert Wobert. So from Boot Wobut,
But
he said he went to NYC with some friends as adult, and they taught me why he never wanted to travel with children.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm so mean. Listen, I love my nieces, but I, dread going on vacations with them if they're under the age of 10.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I also realize that kids think I'm a kid when I travel or go. Like, I literally went to a party 2 months ago, and it was like all adults and one child, and all of us are standing in a circle. It was like 10 of us. I'm one of the oldest people there, and this kid beelined it to me and was like, "Do you want to come see my Spider-Man collection?" I was like, "Oh my god, he thinks I'm a kid."
I'm the kid with the kids.
I'm the tallest person and the oldest in the room, but some vibe of me comes off as you're a child.
No, I get that too. And I had this thought with last time I was hanging out with, he was 7, is Matt's nephew. Because we always play games the whole time on our phones, and it's just like the adults do their thing, and then I hang out with him. And then I was like, oh, I wonder, like...
I can't do Jello shots with this kid.
No, don't worry. I was holding a glass of wine. I had the thought, like, oh, like, what if, like, when I have a kid, then the kids don't look at me as a kid anymore, and they look at me as an adult, and I go, that's disgusting. I never want to be looked at like that.
It's like when someone checks for your ID.
Yeah.
When they stop doing it, I get sad. When a kid is like, that's an adult woman right there, I'm going to start crying on the spot.
Me too. I wonder, though, if it's because we don't have kids that they think we're a kid.
No, I think we just give off the vibe of children. We were talking about Rainforest Cafe for 10 minutes earlier. I think we just are very immature, and they can sense that.
Okay.
I also doesn't help that half my body looks like a cartoon. So they're just like, yeah, that's a fucking child. No adult would make that decision.
You're a coloring book.
I am a coloring book. Also, like, traveling with children can be fun. Like, the only reason why I'd ever want to have a kid is so I can go back and do, like, children's museums and, like, kiddie rides and shit. Because it's weird to do that without a child.
Oh, I don't know.
You look like a pedophile.
You're not even allowed to go to Legoland. Don't you have to have a kid to go to Legoland?
It's like going to a dog park without a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I just want to look at the dogs. I'm like, well, you look weird.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
Yeah, you want to be a pedophile. Anyway, sorry. That's an old joke. That's a really bad old joke. Like, I wish I could just go to a children's museum. I wish I could just go on the kiddie rides and the kiddie pools. No, I would look awful. But also, the kids think we're like, it's fine. She's a child.
Yeah, they're cool with it.
Yeah, the parents are like, she's a weird woman.
Let me pee in your kid's pool. They're peeing. We're all peeing. Everyone, calm down.
Mandy just wants to pee somewhere. That's all it is. Okay.
So wait, but back to yours. Okay, I do think if you're gonna travel with kids, New York City would be the hardest place.
Yeah, absolutely.
All of the places.
Even Vegas is better because they have pools and shit. New York is not meant for children.
Trains and planes and automobiles.
They could go to the M&M store and then just leave them there for 7 hours.
Bye.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's
I'm so glad all my friends live in LA where they can't afford to have children. It's so nice.
I know. Well, I don't know. My best friend has 2 little kids, and I love hanging out with them.
To an extent.
I guess they do the hard parts, and I just get to play with them.
Yeah. It's like being the side piece in a polyamorous relationship. I get to have all the fun. You guys get to argue about it later. There you go.
Back at it. All right. Now, how do we pronounce this next one?
KW?
KW_. Strangers who talk to you the entire flight. Happened to me on a 3-hour ride once.
3 hours too long. That's too long to try to talk to somebody.
You know what I've noticed people do, which is really funny, and I'm totally cool with it? Once the plane lands, then people start getting a little talkative. I think that's how it should be, because you're about to get off. It's awkward because you were silent that whole time, but I respect that, and that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
But have you had that happen to where, like, then the life comes
my
back
flight
in?
home from the UK, I helped the woman put her luggage up because she was like a foot shorter than me, and the whole flight she just kept trying to talk to me like every 10 minutes. I'm like, bitch, this is a 10-hour flight.
That's the problem. That's what I always say.
I know you're in love with me, but like our relationship is over. I did my job. Okay?
I swear to God, I have this thought: when you do something nice for them, you're gonna get punished. When you do something nice for someone, I feel like there's always a punishment coming. I call it, like, it's like good karma. It should be good karma, but it's like,
yeah, people just are weird.
Yeah.
I also think people are just very lonely.
Yeah.
I was a Lyft driver for a while, and someone complained that I talk too much.
Because that is so funny. funny, as I always complain in my driver's talk.
But the thing is, this was like 2018. I had like just got out of my trauma. I was like, I just lost my job. So I was just like, oh, I just wanted to connect with someone. Then I realized like all these people are just like, I'm on these rush hour rides that are like 35 minutes long. And I'm just sitting next to someone in dead silence. And I'm like, what do I do? And then I don't think people realize how awkward it is for the drivers. Now that we've had Lyft and Uber long enough, everyone gets it. They're just like, whatever, I'm just giving a ride. But before I'd be like, so where are we heading? They're like, work. I was like, oh, what do you do for work? He gave me 4 stars for talking too much.
Wait, you got a bad like review?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it was only 4 stars. It should have been 2 because I did not shut the fuck up the whole entire ride. But now I've just been like, people are their own people and that's okay. Yeah. And now I've gotten to the point where I go to the mall and like people in the store start talking to me. I leave the store. Like I'm like, I don't want to go shopping here anymore. Help me find anything? No.
Yeah, I want to be
5 minutes later,
alone.
have you checked out? No. And I just run out the store and they're like, did you steal something? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I avoid talking at all costs. I'm trying to work on this joke where I say I have resting nice face. And I wish I had resting bitch face because everyone talks to me. And I don't want to talk to anyone. A bitch, no one talks to a bitch.
You do look like somebody who could give people directions. You look like someone I'd come up to a store. Like if I was in a restaurant, I would assume that you work there.
Yeah.
Like you have the face that's like, oh,
I waited tables for too long. This face says, would you like more ranch?
Yeah. I'm like, can I help you, crazy woman?
Oh.
Someone sent me a story too.
Oh yeah, what did you
get? It was in a DM. I haven't read it, so I'm just going to read it as I go. Okay. So this one time, my mom decided to reveal that my siblings and I, have a secret half-sister. Okay, this is a real story.
Ooh.
And this is I shouldn't say their name. Because I don't know if they want me to say their name.
Okay.
It's just Aaron. How about that?
Yeah.
As ammo against my dad, as divorced parents do, that summer we were headed to the UK to meet her. However, it turns out my mom hadn't exactly kept up with our passports. Since we were all born in a different country than the one we were living in, a rush job wasn't possible. Fortunately, mine got renewed earlier for a different reason. So my mom just decided to dump my brother and my sister with, I think, our grandparents. My siblings had to wait a whole year to meet our half-sister. Wasn't so bad for me, I guess. I want to know, what do you mean by I think our grandparents? They just dropped you off with random old people?
I'm confused.
I am too. But I will say, as something to relate to this, when I was a little kid before 9/11 and security was like fucked up in an airport, my parents, when I was 4 years old, my sister was 6 or 7, they just dropped us off at the airport and we had to get on the plane to go see my grandparents in Arizona.
You didn't have like one of those like necklaces where someone like helps you?
No, I was like 4. I only remember some woman assisting us, and then my sister and I were on the plane, and we were just so confused.
Oh,
it was one of my earliest memories. My parents didn't even like go inside the airport. They're just like, here you go. Being a millennial is crazy. It's like we had so much freedom.
Yeah, now I think it's like we've said, I think they just know too much. Mm-hmm. Then everyone's just scared. I think I'm scared all the time. I'm scared right now.
I'm scared right now.
Oh, when you said 9/11, I gotta get. That just really reminded me of something. This I think might be the hackiest joke going around the comedy community right now.
Oh no, is it a 9/11 joke?
Can you guess it if I say 9/11? What comes to your mind?
No, because I don't follow comedy. I really should.
It's what I see. It's just live. I see it all the time. You know a girl's too young if she doesn't remember 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
I hear it done. Like,
and then when you text her, she's got a green bubble. Am I right?
Everyone's doing that
you
joke.
know what? Every time I'm like scared to do like a content thing or like sketch, I just think how many people have the same fucking thing.
I know. I just wrote this whole joke. I'm not going to say it here, but I'm so upset. So it's
about pissing in your boyfriend's bed.
And everyone's doing it. And I'm just like,
everyone
why?
else is doing it. They stole your bit.
I know.
They stole your piss.
Well, this is why that joke's great and why I try to just do jokes that are about me. But like lately, I'm like, all of the big comics are busting out material because they're not harping on the fact that it's been done before.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, why are we so hard on ourselves at this level when they're not caring about it? So then I'm like, you know what? There's this joke I've been wanting to do and I'm going to just do it. So I wrote the whole joke. I'm like so happy with it. And then my brain goes, you know what? Because this was one that felt hack, I should look it up. And I look it up and boom.
That's why I'm glad nobody, like, okay, obviously, like, a lot of my material now is about my relationship, but, like, I don't know anyone who's dating a sword fighter. So it's almost like I made up my boyfriend. I was like, yeah, I'm dating a professional sword fighter. Like,
everything you say just sounds fake.
It just sounds fake. It's like he was handed to me. It was like I was like on for like months after I filmed my special, I was like on the fence of like, should I be doing my special jokes? Like they still hit well, but I'm so tired of them. Like I already did it. I already got it out. Like I should write a new hour. And then I had like a writer's block, and I met Adam and now I was like, well, now I'm dating a sword fighter. There's all my material.
Yeah, you're set
right there. I've learned so much about swords and sword fighting. And he's also a stunt dude. So now I know a lot about stunts. And he's living in the UK. I was like, this sounds like a meme. It sounds like I'm dating a video game character and I'm just telling people he's a real person.
It sounds to me like you went to build a man.
I really did. I don't know anyone else who sword fights professionally.
No.
So yeah, I feel like, yeah, it's a pretty made up thing. But that's the thing, is that there's all my material. No one else can have this.
No, that's so
because
good.
I don't know any sword fighter who would ever date a comedian.
And I don't know any sword fighters.
Yeah, I know. He made a mistake by choosing this. So now all my jokes are about swords. It's like, great. I don't know any other sword jokes.
Has he bought you a sword yet? Is that like a thing?
No,
maybe?
but he does own like 40 swords, and he did leave a couple at my house as like parting gifts. It was very sweet of him to be like, oh, I'm going to the UK for work. Here's 2 swords. Oh, it's so romantic.
You know what I always wanted, but I didn't because it has like, it's so basic. It doesn't like match me. Like I can't. But you know what tattoo I've always liked is those little delicate.
I can't tell what's going on with my hair right now.
Well, you've changed it. All right,
I gotta
reset the part.
Anyways, back to what you were saying.
Those little sword tattoos. I love those little tattoos.
Oh, I'm obsessed with swords. Like I have little daggers in my ear. I'm big on like alt jewelry. That's like gold. It's really hard to find gold jewelry.
Really?
Do I have an alfalfa?
No, you're
okay,
good.
Okay,
you're good.
An alfalfa. It's actually called the Hagao
the little pretty
and
sword.
a hoge. And a hagao is something else. And a hoge in Japan is where you have the one hair that's up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a sword.
No, but no. Oh, trust me. Like when I found out, like I play a lot of video games, obviously, and like I can't get over the fact that the fencing sword is called a rapier.
Oh, that's what you said. That's so weird.
And I have a bit about it because I'm like, anytime he's like, oh, I fought a rapier to get the user today. I'm like, did you kill him?
That's so weird.
So if he's stabbing people, what is that?
What came first?
It's fucked up. That's really dark. Anyways,
no, it's good.
I buy a lot of, I like alt jewelry that's like weapons, but it's hard to find gold jewelry like that. And so I've been buying a lot of gold jewelry. But even before we met, I wanted to do something that was more active outdoors because I'm so indoors, and I was like, man, I could do like archery. I could do like, because everything else is like all the comedians are on a fucking softball team. I don't want to play fucking softball.
I'm on a kickball team. I joined again, guys. We'll talk about it
no
later.
Pickleball. You haven't done pickleball
no
yet?
No pickleball. I've never played pickleball.
Good. No, see, not the non-trashy drinkers play pickleball. But here's the thing: is my friend started doing lightsaber lessons. And she was like posting videos in her story. I was like, that's so badass. She's like, dude, it's such a therapeutic workout, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, I want to start sword fighting.
Where do you buy your lightsaber?
It's fucking, we live in Hollywood, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They're on every corner.
There's literally a Star Wars land at Disney, okay?
I've seen those ones. Those are expensive.
There's actually a Star Wars themed bar downtown.
I've been to it.
Yeah. So, and you're really asking, where do you buy a lightsaber?
Well, I mean, like for fitness.
I mean,
technically
it's just a stick. So, but the thing is I was like, I want to start sword fighting because it's fucking badass. And then I met my boyfriend, and now I can't because he's gone. But he was like, you can still do it. I was like, no, I'm not paying for lessons.
Yeah, now you're gonna get free.
I'm getting them for free. I will wait until next year if I have to.
Yeah,
okay,
I think that's a good investment just to wait.
And so, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I'll do sword content in like a year. I'll be the sword stand-up comedian.
I think that you'd really stand out.
Instead of a roast battle, we just duel.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
It'd be like MMA meets comedy, just like really get filthy.
I totally interrupted you earlier. You said you wanted to write a new bit.
I said it. I just said it's taken. I Googled it and now I saw someone.
Who cares?
I know, but it was so, because it's a basic concept and it was so like almost verbatim that I was like, well, I have to change mine a little bit knowing this is out there because I just like don't want to hear it from people. I know I wrote it without knowing that, but it's like The internet will attack you.
Yeah, I've heard people like have Twitch and anime jokes now, and they sound similar to mine, and it makes me so mad. But at the same time, I'm like, but you didn't film your special in a video game store.
Yeah.
You don't work in the gaming industry yet, okay?
Yeah, you
I
have
still
all
feel like
rights.
I feel like I still have the one up on some of these people, so it's okay. And then I hope just one day they get hit by a car, so they don't ever write those jokes again.
If they live in LA, chances are high. It's pretty dangerous out here.
I actually almost got hit by a car the other day.
Right? Every day.
I'm like, I wish I could write a bit about this because I've been trying to be more active now because it's like I'm not fucking anyone, but I need to stay in shape for some reason.
You burn calories while fucking?
I mean, yeah, I'm just running the whole time. We do it on a treadmill. It's really weird.
Whoa. these stuntmen.
I'm just trying to stay in shape so that because it's the thing where it's like long distance, I can be disgusting.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm going to see him in a week. Well, fuck, I need to go to the gym now. I got to make up for like the last 6 months of eating chips and not showering. But the other day I was running and I almost got hit by a car. And then I started taking this new medication for my skin. I'm on Accutane now.
Oh, shit.
I know. I don't know how much time we have left because I will talk about it for a while. But I didn't realize when you take Accutane, it like makes you sore.
I didn't know that. I just know how it's like the most intense acne medication you can take.
It is intense. Yeah. I have to like take a pregnancy test every month on it.
Does it mess up your birth control?
It's illegal to be pregnant on Accutane.
What?
Because of how high the birth defects are. But I'm a little too open with my doctor. She's like, do you didn't take a pregnancy test this month? I'm like, oh, I didn't have sex, trust me. I'm not having sex for a while, so
that kind of works out now. The long distance in Accutane.
But here's the thing, I can't get a tattoo. I can't get a tattoo for like a year.
That's good. It will force you.
I don't have any money. It's fine. But no, anytime I go to the gym, I'm twice as sore now because it like destroys like. It basically makes you sore. It makes your whole body sore and dry.
That's crazy. Yeah. I didn't know
now
that.
I'm like, I don't want to ever work out. I'm either going to get hit by a car, I'm going to break something. So I guess I'll just stay at home. And also, you're very sensitive to the sun. It's basically saying, stay indoor, bitch. Don't move.
Oh,
like,
damn.
Yeah.
Is it working so far?
It is, man. Well, I've only been on it for a week, but I feel like in my heart it's working. I'll tell you more about it after the podcast.
Okay, we'll talk about it
when I come back, and I'll just be like a glowing, freshly shed lizard in like 6 months.
Beautiful.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's one of my acne buddies. Not many people understand what we've been through.
Yeah. Now I'm a hyperpigmentation buddy.
Hyperpigmentation, like the acne scars.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in the recovery stage.
Yeah. Your skin looks phenomenal.
Thank you. I get my Aerolase laser done, and that kills the bacteria, which then prevents the acne. It's not just clear on its own.
Yeah, Accutane is isotretinoin that goes inside of your bloodstream.
Jesus.
So in like 6 months, it's like a 97% success rate. You'll never have acne again.
Oh, really? Like it's a permanent thing?
77% of people don't get acne in the next 10 years.
Damn, I didn't know it was like.
That's why it's so like you have to take a pregnancy test, you have to take a blood test, you have to like I'm microdosing it because the high dose will like dry the fuck out of your skin. Mm-hmm. It makes you super sore all the time. But like, yeah, in like 6 months, like all the hyperpigmentation disappears because it destroys the acne from the inside.
Wow. I can't wait for your
I'm going to look 10 years younger.
Oh, that just reminded me. That's a funny story you could tell us for a miserable story. What the hell happened? It was your lip right before filming your special.
Yeah.
What happened again?
So I don't know what happened with my body, but basically I kept getting the allergic reactions in my lips. And it hasn't happened in a while, but it's happened on 3 flights now where my lips start to swell up. And it could just be because I'm dehydrated or whatever. But it was so bad when I was filming my special that, you know, when you film a special, you have 2 different sets usually.
Yeah.
In my special, one part of my set, my lip is swollen, and the other part it isn't, and I just mix them together. Who gives a fuck?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
In one, it's like when I smile, I'm like, and then the other one, I'm like, fine. So every once in a while, you just see like a weird lip flip.
Oh,
I didn't give a fuck though. But yeah, but that's the good thing about tretinoin too is that like it destroys like all the bad shit in your body.
That's good.
So it's like, hopefully I won't. But here's the thing. When I got the lips swollen, it made me realize I am not getting my lips done. It did not look that good.
There you go. You got something out of it.
Yeah,
I just
did.
remember seeing your story and being like, no,
And
right
like,
before
hearing
taping.
no. But the special filming was great though, despite the lips swelling up. It was terrifying. And I did end up cutting like probably 7 minutes of material because there's just no way I could. There was a part where I tried to lick my lips and it's just like so swollen. I was like, we're just gonna cut that joke. It's fine. We don't need anyone to see that. But yeah,
You need to do like some cut outtakes.
it is. I do not get how people can film specials and just have one set.
I have no clue. I don't think it's gonna go well.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get what you want.
Mine
you know?
is like 90%. The first set, I was like so nervous, but the audience was so supportive. The second set was like 11 p.m. in Denver. So everyone's like drunk and like high on shrooms. And my jokes are killing it. But the audience is like, huh. I was like, you guys, this is a fucking recording.
Yeah, don't get high for a special taping.
Yeah.
We need you drunk only,
Yeah.
but not too drunk. Perfectly drunk, just a little buzz.
Luckily, we just took the laughters from, like, we took some of the jokes from the second set and the laughter from the first set. You know, kind of
That's
like
smart.
that guy that has the fake.
Yeah, but it's still
But
your
it's real.
laugh.
Yeah, and they're funny. They're actual jokes. They're not. They're not billboards you'd find at a Marshall's. You know.
Yeah, although I love Marshalls.
We do too.
Shout out to
we
Marshalls.
love a live, laugh, love.
Mm-hmm. Live, laugh, wine. I don't know what it would be.
I was also going to ask what one of your travel horror stories was, but I just realized that we're probably like an hour in already.
We have 10 more minutes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
But I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk more about. I'm trying to think of my travel horror stories. I don't even know. But wait, what else?
Yours are probably all pee stories.
Oh, I mean, I think it's all bathroom related. Everything.
I could pee and I was on a bus.
Yeah, that's just every
Wait,
time.
what were you going to ask me?
I wanted to see if you had any new like embarrassing moments that you're turning into jokes or your like concept you're thinking of that you want to talk out.
I mean, a lot of them are sword fighting. A lot of them are sword fighting.
I wanted to talk about also how much you miss doing a podcast with me. I wanted to talk about how your new podcast is going and how he's not as good as me. But I don't know.
Hector's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the fuck, Mandy?"
I'm kidding, Hector. It's a joke. It's
No.
sarcasm.
I actually do miss having. Well, the thing is, my podcast is great. I love it. It's Dork Souls. It's all
Links
video
will
game-
be below.
Yeah, it's all video games and anime.
It
and
was
like,
perfect for you.
It is, but I also miss having something that isn't dorky.
Yeah.
Because it is like I get that everyone now is like trying to find their voice,
Mm-hmm.
like when it comes to like comedy and stuff. You're like, I'm the Florida girl. Like I don't
know. See, that's the thing,
No,
though.
it's like
You have such a clear label, which
I
is
know.
good. And I feel like, what is mine? What the hell
but
is
I'm
mine?
trying to realize the label is also a negative because it's like, yes, like the gaming anime stuff is great, but like not a lot of gamers go to comedy shows. So I still have to be like a normie comic in a way.
Yeah.
So it's like having the podcast with you is great because people are like, oh, she does have a personality
Yeah.
outside of Elden Ring. Like, this girl has had a sex before. This girl has been on a date. She knows about skincare. Like people need to know. Also, like, come on, brands. Like you can see them. Like, come on. You're like, don't use Accutane. Use our product. I'm like, yeah, that's why I do these things.
Mm-hmm.
My podcast is very centered around like comic books and anime and video games, which is great. I love doing it, but it is like I need something that isn't that. I need to know people. I'm a versatile, you know.
Well, your next special.
Yeah, my next special maybe it'll be Lisa is a normie now. That'll be the name
although
of it.
she's dating a sword fighter.
Yeah, who is definitely not a norm. He looks like he's like a normal hot guy. And I'm like, he's not. Like, no one goes into sword fighting with a normal brain. Nobody's like, this is what I want to do, you know? But I'm trying to think embarrassing stories. Oh, that's crazy. Let me look at my new comedy jokes that I have not even gone through yet.
Gosh, looking through the phone on the notes phone is...
I'm mainly writing about how I hope Labubu's fall off the planet because they terrify me.
What's Labubu's?
You haven't seen a Labubu? Mike, you've seen a Labubu, right?
I've seen them, but I can't tell you much other than that.
Labubus are the new Beanie Babies for Gen Z.
I love Beanie Babies.
They're like the
I've seen these on backpacks.
They're the Funko Pops for hot girls. That's the only way I could say it.
So what is the deal?
They're terrifying. I don't like them.
And it's just to hang on your backpack?
Yeah, they're really expensive. I mean, like,
How much is one?
they're like blind boxed ones. You know what a blind box is?
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and like now,
Yay, I did it.
yeah, I got it. But they, everyone, there's like these weird like conspiracy articles that they're like signs of the devil, and like they're like demons.
There's a tie-dye one. It's $114.
Yeah, they used to be like 25.
What?
But now that's the supply and demand. People are paying.
Wait, I love it.
Stop.
I love it.
This is you are a guy talking. This is Funko Pops. These are Beanie Babies and Funko Pops. See, some of them are like $27, and then some of them are like $100. But either they're terrifying. I don't know. They look like trolls. They look like yassified trolls.
But why do I like it?
Because it's a thing that's going on.
Why does your brain want something everyone has?
I don't like it. Like one time I did shrooms and I was in a room full of Funko Pops and I had a dream that their eyes like kept like, you know how you I'm sorry. Their eyes were pulsating. Okay? And that forever haunted me when it comes to like dolls and like creatures. And I've had so many dreams where these little boo-boos are opening their fucking mouths. And they're so terrifying. I hate them. And now everywhere I go, someone has them. And my body, I don't know if you have fears. Like, is there any fear you have, like heights?
You know one of my fears. I don't know if you remember. Trypophobia.
Oh yeah, trypophobia. But you know how you get the
Yes,
jitters?
yes.
I get that when I see a Funko Pop, when I see a Labubu in real life. And it's like, I can't. The faces, man, they're too like.
Okay, we'll take it down.
They're very Cheshire Cat. Well, right now it's fine. It's when I see
Okay.
them in person, I'm like,
Do you want to just rip it off the backpack?
yeah, I just want to fucking gnaw its head off, you know? I say that as someone who like collects fucking figurines and shit, but like now I'm like, but now it's like the thing where it's like there's all these good memes about like Beanie Babies and like how like Beanie Babies were the original. I'm like, yeah, but Beanie Babies were cute. They were like little animals.
Yeah, they were so
stuff
cute.
and they were soft. These look like little demonic creatures, and I want to punch them in the face.
Oh, wow.
So that's not an embarrassing story. That's just a weird fear I have now is Labubu's.
No, that's interesting. Oh, I've got a funny last thing we can talk about before.
Before
the Patreon.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking about this earlier and I want to hear what yours is.
Okay.
So when you first started dating your boyfriend or first start dating somebody, and I'll tell you mine.
I will tell you this real quick about the boyfriend thing. I think everyone needs to know that Lisa hasn't dated anyone in 7 years.
Yeah, Lisa's been through some traumatic shit and
Yeah.
deserves a good man.
And I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh. 7 years. A lot has changed in
Very
7
long
years.
time. I was like, what do you mean you want to FaceTime me? That's weird.
You
Anyway.
FaceTime. Sometimes you have to split the bill.
I don't. Anyways. One of us has money.
What other things have changed? But okay, so when you first start dating somebody or this guy, what do you hide the most about yourself? Like, for example, the main thing I hide when I first start dating someone is the fact that I fall asleep instantly on the couch. So when I first start dating someone, I will take
way less
Adderall
embarrassing than
every
mine.
day. Oh God, yeah, oh God, what is yours gonna be? I just pretend to be awake. I pretend like I can stay awake at night, and then when we start dating, I'm like, see you 7 p.m.
Yeah, I like how you hide that, not the fact that you might piss.
No, they know that pretty quick.
That's fine. The sleep is way more embarrassing. Pee is normal, but
Matt gets mad though. He goes, I want to hang out with you at night. You keep going to sleep. And I'm like, yeah,
sorry,
I'm tired.
I don't have a mental illness that keeps me up at night like Lisa. No, mine is funny because, and I'm glad you asked this because I didn't even think about this until now. So my rule with dating, and I've told you this before, is that there's no food on the first date is usually it. Like,
yeah,
I'm very much like,
I don't want to get trapped.
Yeah. And then also I never let him come to my apartment ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. For the 2 years I lived with my old roommate, never had a boy over. Even though I was seeing a lot of them.
Very smart.
My current boyfriend, when we first started dating, I always make a joke that he was homeless because he was like staying with a friend, but he didn't have a place. He like moved here from Atlanta, you know, all this stuff, yada.
So
right?
he was homeless, but for good reason.
Yeah, he was gentrified homelessness, and so in my head I was like, oh well, we can't really go to his house because I thought he was sleeping on a couch. This motherfucker had his own room and a bathroom.
Oh, so he was fine.
Yeah, he was fine.
It just wasn't his place.
He just didn't justify. He didn't say that. So in my head, I thought he was homeless sleeping on someone's couch.
And you're like, but he's pretty hot and he has swords.
I know. And it was like our 4th date. And I was like, should I bring him over? And then I was like so nervous because I was like, not only do I never have guys over, my room looks like a 15-year-old boy's because I have to have my streaming stuff. I need to have a separator of like, here's all my nerdy shit and then here's my 35-year-old woman shit. And I brought him over and I was like, so that's my Metal Gear Solid collection. That's my manga. And he was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I just had like the NPC stance of like, anyways, do you want to see the rest of my figurines? And next
your tits just go inverted.
Yeah, just they just pop. I have a statue about this tall, as tall as this plant. It's a 30-inch statue of this video game character named Virgil from Devil May Cry 5, and he's holding a sword like this, and he's very intimidating, and he's on my second nightstand.
Oh my
God. My room looks like someone who's never fucked before because it's like one nightstand is like all my stuff, the other one is a giant statue of a sword man, and I'm just like, this is so fucking embarrassing. And then right next to him is my 4 swords.
So he probably was like, whoa.
I fell in love with him immediately because he was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I was like, oh, thank God, because I do not find this sexy. And then, like, TMI, when we did hook up, I was just intimidated because I was on the side of the bed where Virgil is. And then I was like, oh, no, he's watching. And
that's really funny.
And then we hooked up and I turned over. I was like, I'm so sorry.
You close your eyes and the dog's in the room.
You're still my man. And also my cats, I can't keep the door closed. So they will, and one of my cats knows how to open a door. So just fucking bashes the door open and comes in and is like, meow. And I'm like, yeah. So that's what I hide is literally me. I hide me. Because when I go on dates, usually I don't talk about like video game stuff on the first date or like comedy stuff. I'm very much like, I'm an LA hot girl. And then they find out really quickly I'm not. But he was already like into this shit. So I was like, oh, it's fine.
You're safe.
And it's still awkward because it's like, I every night I just like, Virgil, I'm sorry. I love you, but you're not my man anymore.
Yeah, he's got to feel upset.
Yeah.
But sleeping with, having sex with somebody when any kind of animal is in the room is one of my least favorite things
Especially
ever.
Since I have a cat tower in my room and they hang out in there and like I'll turn around, they're just watching.
So they could just go to the top and get a really good...
Yeah, and they'll have like one paw down. They'll be like...
They're winking at you.
Mommy, what are you doing?
Oh no.
At least it's not like dog. I feel like dogs are worse than cats.
I agree.
My big pet peeve with dating is like I dated a guy that had 3 dogs and he let him sleep on the bed.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
People with dogs don't understand how bad their dogs smell.
Yeah, and also like if it's a tiny dog, that's fine. But if you have a big dog in your bed, I am not sharing a bed with a giant dog.
Especially 3.
3.
That's too many.
Because he was a hunter, and I was like, okay, well, you should get him a bed at least. But like, I can't. But like,
the man was the hunter, or the dog was the hunter?
The man was the dog. No, the man was the hunter. So they had 3 hunting dogs.
Okay.
And so we hooked up once, and then I was like, I'm going home. And he goes, why? I'm like, I'm not sleeping on the bed with 3 dogs. Oh, I'll kick them off. I was like, they've been on here. I'm good. So
yeah.
But like my cats, they sleep with me every night. But like when my boyfriend's there, it's awkward because they've never seen a man in their life with me, and so they'll just sit on the fourth side of the bed and they'll just be like, who's this guy and why is he here? You know?
Do they like him?
Yeah, they love him.
That's good.
But then my cats just have no survival skills. They love anyone now. I think they've gotten dumb over time. When I was in UK, I had a friend stay the whole time. You know Josh Waldron?
Yeah.
This comic. He stayed at my place the whole time, and he was just like, your cats just love me. I'm like, yeah, they're idiots.
That's what you want, though, in a cat.
They probably think you murdered me, and now you're feeding them.
And they're fine with that.
Yeah, they're okay with that. There you go.
Where's the body? Let me eat it.
Yeah, so there you go. That's my embarrassing. That's my what I keep from people when I date them.
I love that. That was a really good one. And I don't think anyone can top that.
Having a 30-inch statue of a video game character they want to fuck next to their bed. Yeah, I'm still, that's the thing. I haven't changed at all. Like this dude was sewed up like, we're going to be in a long distance relationship for a really long time. Are you okay with that? I was like, have you met me?
Yeah, you're busy.
I'm plenty of occupied.
Yeah, you'll be
I have plenty of male statues. I can, anyways. Yeah. So there you go.
That's good. Thanks for sharing. All right, we're going to do you have time for some Patreon stories?
Absolutely.
Okay, shoot over to the Patreon where we're going to get into more embarrassing shit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, and what? Plug away, Lisa. Plug away.
That's Lisa Wallen. You guys already know who I am, but if you don't, that's too bad. You know me now. I stream on Twitch. I do comedy just like you do. I have a podcast called Dork Souls. You can even watch our old episodes of Weirdly Obsessed if you want to. They're still on YouTube. We don't make any money off them. And I'll have a comedy special out hopefully in the next month or so.
Yay! Well, thank you so much, Lisa. I
Thank you
miss
for
you.
having
Love
me.
you. Bye. Bye, guys.